So let's get started with how can you edit your videos in Canva, though it will not be as extensive as a custom video editing tool like Final Cut Pro or the other tools, but yes, it is pretty extensive and will solve your purpose to a great extent. Let's get started. Come to my screen and see for ourselves what are the options that we have, and see the different options that are available over here: video, Facebook video, video message, mobile video, YouTube videos, and lot more. We select the most basic variant, that is video. So we get a plain canvas with nothing, no templates, nothing at all, and we use that canvas to do or learn whatever we want to learn right over here. Okay, let it simply load. Okay, so this is the canvas area. The white area that you see is the canvas area. On the left are the templates that we can use, and the bottom are the control areas where you have different slides or different videos that can be added. This is how you increase the size or decrease the size. You see, this is how you increase the size and decrease the size of the video, expand it or reduce it, compress it. And if you click over here, you can increase or decrease the size of the thumbnail portion. Okay, so that is how you do this. Then this is the timeline. You can add some notes over here. This is the play button. Now let's import some video and see how we can import something over here. We go to uploads, you select videos, and if you see there is an option to upload files. If you click here, you get an option to upload via Google Drive, Dropbox, Facebook, Instagram, Google Photos, or you want to upload from your computer. This is what you want to do. Okay, now that we have something already imported and uploaded over here, we can try using it. Let's import this video, drag it over here and drop it here. So this automatically stressed to the length of the video. How do you reach a massive? Let us pause it. If you see, we can, this gets zoomed in and zoomed out, and if we select here, this comes over here. Okay, this is the entire timeline. Now what we do next is we trim the relevant parts and keep only something that we want to use at the end of the video. How do we do that? So when we come at the start of the video, you will notice that we have a cursor blinking over here with the mouse. If you see this, we have the cursor blinking over here with the mouse. So we select whatever area until the point that is not relevant to us, and what we can do is we can scroll it over here and come to that point. Automatically it would stop over here and the video starts from here. Or what you can also do is, so sorry, let's once again import the video. How do you, and zoom it. Okay, what you can do here is, let's say anything before this is not relevant to us, we do a right click over here. We do a right click, click on split. This portion that is not relevant to us, we simply click on the delete button. Or what we can also do is click on this three dots and delete the video from here. Okay, now that we have done this, the next that we do is we can also do the same towards the end of the video. We can remove the parts that are not relevant to us. We can keep the parts that are relevant to us. If there are certain parts in between of the video that is not relevant to us, we can trim the videos from the middle somewhere, split the page, trim this part which is not relevant to us, remove it, once again split it over here, not relevant to us, trim it, and this is how we can come to a final video that we are actually going to keep. Now, the next thing that you would want to do to this video is add some B-roll, some stock footages, some stock videos to it. So Canva is not very extensive in terms of adding B-rolls, but let's try and do whatever we can in terms of adding a B-roll. Okay, so this is a video, and if you want, let's see, this is a video that we want to add. This is a video that we want to add over here on one corner of it. So we leave it on one corner. We can identify how long we want the video to be played, for 40 seconds, 30 seconds, or 20 seconds. And we have it played on at whatever place we want it to be played, for whatever time or whatever duration we want it to be played, and then remove it from here. So what we can do is, let's say we want it to be played until here. We split the page, we come to this, we remove it from here. So what we do is, for the 40 seconds, okay, we split it. Okay, so that's how we add a B-roll. Now let's move on to the next part of the video, that is adding music, adding sound. What do we do over here? So we go to the audio. We go to the audio on the left. Where do I find audio? So it's right here. We select the audio that we want to add to whatever sections we want to add. Let's say we want it to be added over here. So wherever our mouse would be, it would take us there. So let's say we want it to be added over here. Okay, we bring it over here. We want it to be removed from this part. We again split the audio like we did it for the video, and we only keep it over here. So that's how we added the video. This is the audio of the. Okay, now if you see click on the audio effects, now you can reduce the size of the volume of the audio that you just added, because maybe you want the speaker at the background to be more audible, so you reduce the sound of the music. And now if you play from here, what exactly should I be doing? Something extremely small. So that's how it would come up to be like. Okay, and okay, now we can also upload some custom audio files if we want to add that. Instead of using the files from here, we can choose to upload some custom audio files. That can always be done. Apart from that, what we can also add is, how do we add custom files? Let's quickly check it. We go to uploads, we select audio. Let's say these are the custom files that we have. We delete this one and we select this and drag it over here. So this is the custom file, how we add a custom audio file to the video. Okay, now let's remove this. Let's come to the next part, is adding text to the video. Okay, that's interesting. I want to let's say I want to add my name to the video. I add a heading, Sawan Kumar, that's my name, and I want it to be more visible. So what I do is I add a rectangle. Okay, send it over here, increase the size a bit now. So you're already aware of most of these things. You can change the color to whatever you want it to be. So that's your name. You can add animations, like you can see the different kind of animation options that you have over here. So if you, let's say we add this and we play the video. How do you reach a massive? So that's the animation. We can add animation to this part as well. Element animation, you can add different elements, so different kind of animations that you can keep over here. Now you can split the video and remove the animation from the part that you do not want, and you can only keep it in the part that you want the animation to be on. Okay, now that we have the animation set up, the next thing is, let's say we want to add different kind of transitions. Sorry, let's split the video at multiple places. We split it, and if you see, there's an option to add a plus, add a transition. These are the different kind of transitions that you can always add. You will see these are the different options. These are the different options for the transitions that we have: the circle, the match and move, the chop, the stack. Let's select this as a transition over here. Let's add a different transition over here. Let's add a different transition again over here. And if you see, with digital modes. And how do you actually reach to massive audience minimum digital marketing efforts? So this is the key. Even the way all of us are interested in knowing how. So that's exactly how the animations work. Now, the next thing is adding YouTube intros. You would always want to add some intro. So if we click on add a page over here, go to elements. Sorry, let's look for templates, YouTube intros. So these are the many YouTube intros that we can add. Okay, let's look for something. Okay, and this becomes a YouTube intro. Sawan Kumar videos, anything that you want. So YouTube introduction is a separate video in itself. We'll talk about the YouTube intros a little later, but that's how the YouTube intro looks like. You have just now added a digital mark. So that's how exactly this YouTube intro looks like. And how? Okay, this was adding the YouTube intro. We learned about adding animations. We learned about adding music, sounds. What else? That's very much about editing the video. That's all that we can do on Canva when it comes to editing the video. Yeah, we can add some graphics as well. That should not be a problem when it comes to adding graphics. You can always add images, subscribe buttons. So buttons like these, wherever you want to add subscribe buttons. If you want to add some animations, some texts, like let's say you want to add something like this, you want it to be animated, you can animate them. So there are different ways which you are already aware of most of these things. Now these are the different options, these are the different things that you can use and do using the video editing tool. And once you're done with this, you simply need to click on the share button and look for different options that you can download the video in the MP4 format. You can share it on social directly, you can send to your phone, you can embed, you can put it up on your website, template, do a lot of different things that are available as an option. Upload it to a Google Drive, Dropbox, and a lot more. See, these options keep getting added on Canva, and that is why I say Canva is like building up fast. It keeps upgrading, it keeps updating itself so frequently that you will always find new options. You'll always be surprised with the newer things that are coming over here. Okay, so this was all about editing the video. In the next, we'll be talking about more about animations, GIFs, using the templates, reels, TikToks. So keep up with me. Have a great day. Bye bye.